These killers only come out when darkness falls. While most of us are asleep, a different world awakens, one ruled by stealth, sharp senses, and merciless predators. The night is not a time of peace in the wild. It's a hunting ground, where shadows turn into weapons and silence hides danger. In this video, we'll uncover the top 10 most terrifying nocturnal predators, creatures so skilled in the art of night hunting that even humans would shiver if caught in their territory. From big cats with eyes like glowing lanterns to tiny assassins armed with venom, these animals prove that the night belongs to them. Stay with us until the very end to discover which predator truly rules the darkness. And hey, if you're fascinated by the hidden world of wildlife, make sure to subscribe to Animal Ranking Hub so you'll never miss an adventure into the wild side of nature. Top 10. The lynx, silent ghost of the forest. The lynx may look like an oversized house cat with tufted ears, but don't be fooled. Once night falls, this feline turns into a silent assassin of the forest. Its oversized eyes work like night vision goggles, allowing it to spot the faintest movement even hundreds of feet away. Unlike wolves, which rely on teamwork, or cheetahs, which rely on speed, the lynx is a master of ambush hunting. It waits patiently, blending into the shadows, then strikes with explosive power. When it leaps, it's over in seconds. The prey never has a chance to react. What makes the lynx truly frightening isn't just its stealth, but its absolute silence. Imagine walking in a dark forest, thinking you're alone, when in fact, a lynx has been tracking your every move. You won't hear the crunch of leaves, the snap of a twig, or even a low growl. By the time you realize it's there, it's already too late. The lynx may not be the largest predator on this list, but it embodies what makes nocturnal hunters so terrifying: patience, invisibility, and lethal precision. Top 9. The vampire bat, a real-life horror movie. The name says it all, vampire bat. And yes, it really does drink blood. Found in Central and South America, these bats don't just fly around harmlessly at night. They quietly land on sleeping animals, or sometimes even humans, and feed on their blood. Here's the creepy part. Their bite is almost painless. That's because vampire bats secrete a special enzyme in their saliva that acts like a natural anesthetic. Their victims often stay asleep, completely unaware that a predator is drinking from them. On top of that, their saliva also prevents blood from clotting, giving them a steady flow while they feed. They don't take much blood, only about a tablespoon at a time. But the thought of being bitten in your sleep is enough to send chills down your spine. Vampire bats usually target livestock, like cows or horses, but stories of them feeding on humans have kept their mythical horror reputation alive. For centuries, cultures across Latin America have feared them, and even today they're often linked to vampire legends. They may be small, but in the dead of night, the vampire bat proves that fear doesn't need size, just silence, stealth, and a taste for blood. Top 8. The hyena, the night laugh that kills. When you think of hyenas, you might picture their eerie laugh. But don't be fooled, there's nothing funny about this predator. At night, the African savanna belongs to them. Hyenas are pack hunters, and when darkness falls, their true strength comes alive. Teamwork, persistence, and terrifying efficiency. Unlike lions, which rely on brute force, hyenas are relentless. They can run for miles without tiring, chasing their prey until exhaustion takes over. Once they corner their victim, the pack attacks with brutal ferocity. Their jaws are among the strongest in the mammal kingdom, capable of crushing bones like dry twigs. The chilling part? Their laugh isn't joy. It's communication, signals to the pack about food, dominance, or distress. Imagine hearing that haunting sound echoing across the savanna at night, knowing it means death is near. Hyenas also thrive in the shadows because they're opportunists. They'll steal from lions, ambush unsuspecting antelopes, and even attack humans if desperate enough. To the untrained eye, they might seem like scavengers, but under the cover of darkness, they prove themselves as some of the most effective hunters in the animal kingdom. Top 7. The great horned owl, death from above. Silent wings, piercing yellow eyes, a predator that doesn't need size to be terrifying. The great horned owl, native across North and South America, is one of the deadliest hunters of the night sky. What makes this bird so dangerous is its absolute silence. Unlike most birds, owls have specialized feathers that muffle sound as they fly. Their prey, rabbits, skunks, even other birds, never hear them coming. 1 second, the forest seems calm. The next, razor-sharp talons are already sinking into flesh. And don't underestimate their strength. A great horned owl can carry prey heavier than itself, lifting animals straight off the ground and vanishing into the night. Their grip is so powerful, it can crush bones instantly. For many Native American cultures, owls were symbols of mystery, even death. It's easy to see why. Imagine being a small animal in the woods, frozen by the glowing stare of an owl that sees perfectly in near total darkness. By the time you hear the rush of wings, it's already too late. The great horned owl proves that in the quiet of night, the deadliest killers don't roar, they whisper. Top 6. The crocodile. Midnight ambusher. Most people think of crocodiles as daytime killers, but their hunting gets even more terrifying at night. By day, you might spot them basking in the sun along rivers and swamps, but once the sun sets, they become masters of stealth. A crocodile's strategy is patience. With only its eyes and nostrils above water, it waits silently, blending into the river like a floating log. At night, when visibility is low, prey like antelope or wildebeest come to drink. And that's when the crocodile strikes. The attack is explosive and horrifyingly fast. With jaws that slam shut at over 3,000 pounds of force, a single bite can drag an animal straight into the water. There's no escape, only the dreaded death roll. A spinning motion that rips prey apart while drowning it at the same time. What makes crocodiles such terrifying nocturnal predators is their patience. They can wait hours, even days, for the perfect moment. And when it comes, it's sudden, brutal, and final. In the stillness of night, the water looks calm. But beneath the surface, a prehistoric assassin is waiting. And when it moves, the darkness itself comes alive. Top 5. The scorpion, a venomous lightning strike. In the desert night, the temperature drops, silence takes over, and that's when the scorpion emerges. By day, it hides under rocks and sand to avoid the burning sun. But when the stars come out, this armored hunter comes alive. What makes scorpions terrifying isn't just their appearance, those curved stingers and claw-like pincers, but their speed and venom. With a quick snap of their tail, they can inject venom potent enough to kill or paralyze their prey instantly. Some species, like the deathstalker, carry venom so toxic it can be fatal even to humans. But here's the chilling twist. Scorpions glow under UV light. If you shine a black light on them, their bodies emit an eerie blue-green glow, making them look like supernatural creatures of the desert. Imagine stumbling across one at night, glowing like a ghostly assassin, ready to strike. For small animals like insects, spiders, and even lizards, the scorpion is death incarnate. It doesn't chase, it waits. When prey comes close, it moves with lightning speed, delivering a sting before the victim even realizes it's in danger. In the quiet of night, the scorpion proves that size doesn't matter. Stealth, venom, and speed are all it takes to rule the shadows. Top 4. The leopard, phantom of the jungle. If the lion is the king of the day, the leopard is the undisputed ruler of the night. Sleek, powerful, and almost invisible in the dark, leopards are among the most feared nocturnal predators in Africa and Asia. Unlike lions that often hunt in groups, leopards are solitary killers. They rely on stealth and agility, moving silently through thick vegetation. Their spotted coats act as natural camouflage, blending perfectly with moonlit leaves and shadows. By the time prey notices them, it's already too late. What sets leopards apart is their incredible strength. They can kill an animal twice their size and then drag it up into a tree, out of reach from lions and hyenas. Imagine the sheer power required to haul a struggling antelope up a tree in the dead of night. That's the leopard's signature move. Leopards also have unmatched adaptability. From forests and savannas to mountains and even near villages, they thrive anywhere. This ability makes them not only successful hunters, but also some of the most dangerous to humans. When the jungle sleeps, the leopard prowls. To its prey, the night isn't quiet. It's a ticking clock before a silent shadow strikes. Top 3. The wolf, the midnight pack hunters. Few sounds are as haunting as a wolf's howl piercing through the night. For centuries, wolves have been symbols of fear, mystery, and power. And when it comes to nocturnal hunting, they are unrivaled masters of teamwork. Wolves hunt in packs, using strategy and communication to bring down prey much larger than themselves. Under the cover of darkness, they fan out, circle their target, and drive it into ambush. A single wolf may not be as strong as a lion, but a pack of wolves is a force of nature. Their endurance is another weapon. Wolves can run for miles without stopping, chasing prey until exhaustion sets in. Once the victim slows, the pack closes in, delivering quick, coordinated attacks that overwhelm even the toughest animals. What makes wolves especially chilling is their intelligence. They plan, adapt, and even take turns leading the chase. It's this level of coordination that has made them legendary hunters for thousands of years. For humans throughout history, hearing a wolf's howl at night meant danger was near. Even today, their eerie calls remind us that the night belongs to predators who move not alone, but as a deadly brotherhood. Top 2, the tiger, striped phantom of the night. The tiger, the largest of all big cats, is a creature that commands fear both by day and by night. But in the darkness, this striped giant becomes something even more terrifying, a ghostly hunter whose presence is felt long before it is seen. Tigers are solitary stalkers. Unlike lions that roar to declare their presence, a tiger hunts in silence. Their padded paws allow them to move noiselessly through dense jungles, swamps, or grasslands. Then, with explosive force, they strike. A single tiger can take down prey as large as buffalo, elk, or even bears. Imagine the raw strength needed to wrestle such powerful animals into submission. What makes tigers especially frightening at night is their uncanny patience. They can wait for hours, even days, studying their prey before making a move. Once they do, it's swift and merciless. The darkness hides them, and the stripes on their body blur with shadows, making them nearly invisible. For centuries, tigers have been a symbol of power and fear in Asian cultures. Ancient villagers often believed tigers carried spirits of vengeance. Whether myth or reality, one truth remains. At night, when the forest is still, the tiger walks like a phantom, and everything else becomes prey. Top 1, the lion, the dark king. The lion may be called the king of the jungle, but it's in the dark of night when its reign is absolute. By day, lions often appear lazy, sleeping under the sun for up to 20 hours. But at night, everything changes. Hunger drives them into motion, and the savanna turns into a battlefield. Lions are powerful enough alone, but their greatest weapon is cooperation. A pride works together, surrounding prey under the cover of darkness. Females lead the hunt with coordinated strategies, while males often bring the brute strength needed for the final kill. In these moments, teamwork turns into ruthless precision. Their roar, which can be heard up to 5 miles away, isn't just a declaration of dominance, it's a weapon of fear. Imagine standing in the African night and hearing that thunderous roar echo through the darkness. You'd know instantly that the king was awake. Lions have the strength to bring down zebras, wildebeests, and even giraffes. At night, with low visibility, prey has no chance to see them coming. What makes lions the ultimate nocturnal predator isn't just their power, it's their ability to dominate as a group, ruling the night with both strategy and savagery. When night falls, fear awakens. From glowing scorpions to bone-crushing lions, the night belongs to predators. Darkness is their ally, silence is their weapon, and survival is their law. For us humans, the idea of walking in the wild after sundown is terrifying for a reason. When the world sleeps, the killers rise. These nocturnal hunters remind us that nature is not just beautiful, but brutal. The balance of life and death plays out every night, unseen by most of us. And yet, it's this hidden world that keeps ecosystems thriving. If you enjoyed this journey through the shadows, don't forget to subscribe to Animal Ranking Hub. Join us as we continue to explore the wildest, most mysterious, and most powerful creatures on Earth. Because in the world of animals, there's always another story waiting in the dark.